Public discovers what Muslim IT staffer took from her office. What began 16 months ago as a scandal involving the alleged theft of computer equipment from Congress has turned into a full-blown national security investigation involving FBI surveillance of the suspects. Now, former DNC chairwoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz is screwed as the public has finally discovered what an IT staffer took from her office. As the left worked to downplay the scandal, conservatives suspected all along that classified information was likely compromised when Pakistani IT staffers working for Debbie Wasserman Schultz and other Democrat members of the House misplaced hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of computer equipment that they were supposed to be working on. Unfortunately, it appears that we were right, and this certainly isn't a time where it feels good to say, "I told you so." Investigators now suspect that sensitive U.S. government data, possibly including classified information, could have been compromised and may have been sold to hostile foreign governments that could use it to blackmail members of Congress or even put their lives at risk. Source: New York Post. "This is a massive, massive scandal," said a senior U.S. official. "These lawmakers allowed an insider threat to come into the House. Computer equipment was stolen, taxpayers were robbed of hundreds of thousands of dollars, and sensitive data was compromised and possibly sold overseas," the official added. "Logic dictates that sensitive data was compromised," the senior official speculated. "An accused criminal with close ties to Pakistan had full and complete control over data that went out over the network. That accused criminal is Imran Awan, who, along with his ever-loving wife, was just indicted for bank fraud." A grand jury late Thursday returned an indictment in the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia, charging Imran Awan and his wife, Hina Alvi of Lorton, Virginia, on 4 counts: conspiracy to commit bank fraud, making false statements on a loan or credit application, and engaging in unlawful monetary transactions. Awan, 37, previously had been charged in a criminal complaint with 1 count of bank fraud. The indictment expanded on the charges and also added Alvi, 33, as a defendant. The indictment states that Awan and Alvi conspired to obtain home equity lines of credit for $165,000 and $120,000 from a credit union on 2 properties. They provided false information that the properties were Alvi's principal residence and second home when they actually rented out the homes. Then they transferred the proceeds to Pakistan. Source: Miami Herald. So, to sum this all up for you, the Democrats have been attacking Trump for months over supposed collusion with Russia to rig the 2016 election, for which there is absolutely no proof. Meanwhile, the Democrats allowed a shady Muslim IT staffer to steal classified information off of government computers and give it to foreign governments like Pakistan and Russia. And they want to see Trump impeached. They ought to take a glance in the mirror if they're looking for someone to boot out of office. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. But this, they've been working 10 years, so Clinton knew about him also. So all this ties back to the DNC, to Clinton and her cronies. Debbie Wasserman Schultz, I think, is small fries in comparison to the real big fries behind the scenes. Let me know